chief of staff for Southfield Public Schools. So I always tell the alumni as they come back, welcome home. And we always start here. We start here for a reason. The reason why we always start here is because so much has changed on this campus that I usually start alumni in the part of the building they're most familiar with. Okay. And I figure everybody knows Old House. Yeah. Everybody knows Old House, so this is where we start. And then as we go through the building, you'll kind of see where the part that you're familiar with stops and the new part of the campus begins. But a lot has happened over the last several decades with Southfield High. I mean, Southfield High has gone through a lot of changes, as you know, and we are continuing those changes. So 2 years ago, we passed a capital improvement bond for Southfield Public Schools, the largest one in the district's history, $345 million. And that money is going to touch every campus. And the high schools will probably definitely will feel more of the impact of that bond, but every campus will feel something. And a lot of that goes into security features, upgraded instructional environments, and just a lot of new things happening depending upon what campus you're at. For the Lathrop campus, which has now, as you guys know, it's not Lathrop anymore. It's University High School. And even that's going through a change because up until the end of this past school year, University High was only part of that campus. The other part of that campus was MacArthur K-8 University. So this year, we are creating a true K-12 campus over there. So MacArthur will no longer be there, no longer will be the name of that. And it'll all be University K-12 Academy. That's what that whole campus will be. And in 2 years, we're going to move everybody off that campus, completely demolish the high school, and build a brand new high school on that campus.
But I thought the reason for the merger is that there wasn't enough students for 2 high schools. So why are you going back to 2 high schools?
So, and we've never gone away from 2 high schools. We actually went up and came back down because when we introduced during that time period, we had Southfield High here. We had Lathrop over there, and then we also created University High School, which is our examination high school, just like a Cass Tech or Renaissance. It's an examination school, and that's something that Southfield Public Schools didn't have in the past. Southfield Public Schools was just if you move to the district, hey, welcome. If you move to Southfield, you're going to go to whatever high school is closest to your house, and that's the way it was set up. But over the years, as we transitioned to a new way of delivering instruction, then we saw that there was a need for a more rigorous high school program than what we currently offer. Because we were losing a lot of students to Cass Tech, Renaissance, Martin Luther King, the examination schools in Detroit. And so that's when Southfield said, okay, we need to be competitive in that area also. And so we created University High School. So at one point we had 3 high schools. And then we also had what we called SRAC, which was our credit recovery program. So we had 3.5 high schools because the SRAC students didn't graduate with an SRAC diploma. They graduated with whatever high school area they lived in. And so the reason why we closed Lathrop altogether was because of declining enrollment. But we didn't have declining enrollment for the examination school. That school had a waiting list. It was the comprehensive high school component that we had more space than students. And so at that point we decided, because at that point University High was here. It was just this hallway. And we wanted to give them their own campus. So that's why we moved them over there and moved the students from Lathrop over here.
So what does an examination high school mean? I'm sorry, I'm the one asking all the
That's
questions.
okay. It's exactly what it sounds like. You take a test, and if you pass the test and you're above a certain bar, then you're admitted to the high school.